Okay. Right, let me just get us set up. Okay. So, what have we covered so far? Today, we're going to talk about how uh, the meta model of NLP enables us to gather information and guess, if you like, or make strategic guesses about how the internal world of the person who is speaking is structured. It's going to give us clues. Now, before we get into that, let's just recap. The model of NLP suggests that every human being is creating an internal world or simulation, right, which is linked to the data sources. So, data coming in through our senses, converted, if you like, transformed into an encoded memory of the experience. Okay. And in order to create that internal simulation, because there's so much data, we have to delete bits of the information, distort bits of the information in order to make it fit, and generalize some of that information because there's just so much of it. Now, NLP suggests that there is a systematic way that we are doing that, that it's not happening by hapstance. It's not random. Over the years, we develop our own uh, preferred ways of creating this internal simulation, like kind of grooves in the grass when people have walked that way repeatedly over time. So the meta model gives us a frame of reference or a grid that we can hear what people are saying and notice when their words, right, when their words are leaving stuff out. How can I say that? So just to repeat then, the three broad areas that the meta model uh, gives us the opportunity to gather data about are deletions, or if you like, the hidden bits, the bits that people leave out, the important parts. Remember, their words are a commentary on the simulation that's running. So their words relate to the simulation, but at times they leave key bits out of what's running in the background of their experience. So the first category would be the deletions or the hidden bits, the bits they're not saying. There would also be evidence of distortions or mixed up thoughts, if you like. This is when people think about things in a way that changes what's real, what's actually happening. So, distorted thinking or mixed up thinking. And then there are what the model calls generalizations or big statements. This is when people make huge claims based on small experiences or little experiences. So let's start off with a category within the model of NLP that's called a simple deletion, or again, the bits that people are leaving out. So if I was to hear a person say, I am scared or I am afraid, now they are giving me a commentary on a internal map or an internal simulation or an internal movie that's running, if you like, that is leaving huge chunks of that information out. I am scared. A woman or her partner might say, I am afraid. I am afraid of giving birth. I am afraid of hospitals, or they might just say, I am afraid. Now, what they're leaving out is what is it specifically that they're afraid of. So, a woman, when she says this, is is expressing fear, but she hasn't specified what it is that she's specifically afraid of. So she might be overwhelmed and unsure how to articulate her fears. By noticing this, the birth professional understands there is more to explore in order to be able to provide her great support. Let's talk about something else. This is all under the heading of bits that people leave out, or bits that are hidden from us, or deletions, for a quick word for it. So the first category we've got are the simple deletions, or the parts of the internal simulation that have been left out. Next on our list, under the broad heading of deletion, is what the model calls comparative deletions, or if you like, making a comparison but not telling us what they're comparing with. So an example of this might be, this method is better. This method is better. What's left out is what this method is being compared to. It's there in the simulation, but it's not being said out loud. So a woman might say to us, this, I don't know, this position is better for me. So the woman has a preference, but she hasn't clarified what she is comparing this position to. It indicates that she has some experience or knowledge of different positions, and her internal world includes a sense of comparison and judgment. So she has various internal criterias that she is using to make the choice in the moment. I'm going to do one more because I'm finding I'm falling over my words and stuff. And this live YouTube will definitely be repeated, I think. So one more. So far, in the category of deletions, or things that are left out, we've had a simple deletion, we've had uh, a comparative deletion, and the last one for today is an unspecified noun, or rather, uh, who is the person they're talking about. So they've left out who is doing the acting. So an example of that might be, they said, I have to do it this way. So the woman is referring to advice or instructions from an unspecified source. They said, I have to do it this way. The they has been left out, but inside her simulation that's running, the movie that's running, there is a specific person who gave them this advice, and upon which their choices are being made. She might feel pressured by these external opinions or authorities. Right. And this suggests that her internal world includes a perceived need to follow others' advice. Now, as I'm thinking about this video so far, I'm not really very happy about it. So it probably won't stay up for long. And, given my history of people watching, that will be okay too. So thank you for watching if you did. And I'm done.